Am I overreacting for being hurt my friend didn't tell me she got engaged? Hi everyone. Throwaway account because some of my friends use Reddit. I, 29F, am feeling really torn and kind of embarrassed, so I figured I'd ask here, am I overreacting? So, I have this best friend Jess, 30F. We've been close since college, roommates, late night talks, vacations together, everything. I genuinely thought we had the kind of friendship where we'd be in each other's weddings, you know? Well, a few days ago, I'm scrolling through Instagram like usual, and I see Jess has posted an engagement photo. Professional shoot, sunset on a beach, full on I said yes, captions with dozens of comments congratulating her. My stomach dropped. I sat there staring at the post, feeling like an idiot. I checked the date, she posted it 3 days ago. And based on the comments and her replies, she's been engaged for weeks. No text, no call, not even a hey, by the way. At first I thought, maybe she was planning to tell me in person? Maybe she got overwhelmed? So I sent her a casual OMG congrats. When did this happen? Comment under the post and waited. A couple hours later, she DMs me saying something like, haha thanks girl. Yeah, it's been a few weeks, it's been a whirlwind. We've been so busy lol. That's it. No, I meant to tell you, no we need to catch up soon, nothing. I sat with it for a bit, but honestly, it kept bothering me. Like, this is supposed to be my best friend. I found out the same way distant acquaintances did. So, I texted her the next day and said something like, hey, not to make it weird, but I was a little hurt I didn't hear about your engagement from you directly. Her response? OMG, don't make it a big deal. I didn't mean anything by it, it just slipped my mind lol. Slipped your mind? I get that engagements are busy and overwhelming, but slipping your mind to tell your best friend? Meanwhile, she had time to hire a photographer, post on Instagram, reply to dozens of comments, and plan an engagement party, which I only found out about from another mutual friend later. It honestly feels like I'm way lower on her list than I thought I was. Now some mutual friends are telling me to just let it go because weddings bring out the crazy in people and she didn't mean anything by it. I don't want to be petty or dramatic, but I feel like I'm grieving the friendship a little. I would have been thrilled to celebrate her. Instead, I feel like just another random follower on her feed. Am I overreacting for feeling this way? Or should I just suck it up and move on? TLDR. My best friend got engaged weeks ago and didn't tell me. I found out through her Instagram post like everyone else. When I said I was hurt, she brushed it off. Now I'm wondering if I'm overreacting by feeling sad and blindsided. Am I overreacting for wanting my neighbor to stop using my front yard for her Easter photos? Hi Reddit. I'm feeling a little conflicted and could use an outside opinion, so here it goes. For some context, my husband and I bought our house about 4 years ago. One of the big selling points for me was the front yard. It's not huge, but it has a gorgeous cherry blossom tree, some rose bushes, and a little white picket fence. I've put a lot of time, effort, and money into maintaining it. Gardening has become one of my favorite hobbies, and I honestly take a lot of pride in how it looks, especially in the spring. Now, for the issue, every year around Easter, one of my neighbors, I'll call her Megan, brings her 2 kids over to my front yard to take Easter pictures. I'm talking full-on photo sessions, props, matching outfits, baskets, the whole 9 yards. The first year, I thought it was kind of cute, and honestly, I didn't say anything because it felt harmless. But every year since, it's become a thing. Megan never asks permission. She just shows up at some point during the day, sometimes even bringing extended family along for more group shots. Last year, one of the kids knocked over one of my rose bushes, and I had to replant it. Another time, they left candy wrappers all over the grass. This year, I decided I needed to set a boundary. About a week ago, I put up a very simple, polite sign that says, "Private property, please do not enter." Nothing aggressive, nothing rude, just a small, tasteful sign tucked next to the walkway. Fast forward to Easter Sunday. I'm sipping my coffee when I hear angry knocking at my door. It's Megan, red-faced, holding her youngest kid by the hand. She immediately launched into a rant about how the sign was so rude and unneighborly, and how it ruined their Easter tradition. She said I should feel honored that people think my yard is beautiful enough for their family memories. I calmly told her that while I appreciate the compliment, it's still my yard, and it's not public property. I explained that it felt disrespectful for her to use it without even asking. I also mentioned that some damage had been done in the past, and it wasn't fair to expect me to just deal with it. Megan stormed off after saying, "Wow, guess we know who the real neighbor from hell is." Now word is getting around the neighborhood, and while a few people have privately told me they support me, others are giving me the cold shoulder. My husband says I'm well within my rights, but I can't help but wonder, am I overreacting? Was the sign too much? I just feel like there's this unspoken expectation that because I have a nice yard, I should share it, even if it's at my own expense. But maybe I'm being too sensitive? What do you think, Reddit? TLDR. Neighbor kept using my front yard without permission for her Easter family photos every year. I put up a polite private property sign, and now she's angry and calling me unfriendly. Wondering if I'm overreacting for wanting my yard to stay private. Am I overreacting for refusing to sign my friend's guest contract before her party? So, some quick background. I, 29F, have a pretty solid group of friends from college. We've stayed close over the years, even though life has gotten busier. We all make an effort to show up for each other's birthdays, promotions, showers, etc. One of our friends, Tina, 31F, has always had a flair for the dramatic. She's the type who loves to plan elaborate events, themed parties, matching outfits, itineraries down to the minute. Honestly, sometimes it's fun, sometimes it's exhausting, but we all go along with it because she means well and it makes her happy. Fast forward to last month. Tina was throwing a backyard birthday bash at her parents' place. They have a big house and a pool. It was supposed to be casual, sundresses, barbecue, a little karaoke, that sort of thing. Everyone was excited. Then, about a week before the party, Tina sent us all an email with a guest contract. Yes, an actual attachment titled Guest Behavior Contract. It included stuff like no posting photos or videos on social media without her approval. No bringing +1s unless pre-approved. No leaving before the dessert ceremony, her words. Mandatory participation in a group photo session at 5 p.m. Dress code, garden party chic, with links to Pinterest boards. No talking about politics, breakups, or depressing topics. If you damage anything, you agree to pay for it. And a section that basically said if you breached any of the rules, you could be asked to leave. Oh, and she asked that we digitally sign the contract before resping. At first, I thought it was a joke. Like, haha, April Fool's early or something. But no, she was dead serious. Some of my friends signed it immediately without thinking. A few joked about it in the group chat. I honestly just felt really weird about it. We're all grown adults. We've been attending each other's birthdays for over a decade without needing a legal agreement. I texted Tina privately and said, "Hey, I love you, but I'm not comfortable signing a contract to attend a birthday party. I'll celebrate you another time if that's a problem." She responded with a super passive-aggressive text like, "I'm sorry you can't support my boundaries. Not everyone understands how important this day is to me." So, I didn't go. The party happened without me. Apparently, it was fine but a little awkward. A few people forgot about the no social media rule and got scolded. Someone had to leave early because of a babysitter emergency, and Tina made a whole scene about it. Now some people in our group are saying I was petty for not just signing it and that I made Tina feel unsupported on her special day. Others told me privately they thought the contract was nuts but didn't want to rock the boat. I honestly feel like I set a reasonable boundary. I'm all for respecting a host's wishes. Take your shoes off, don't bring uninvited guests, sure. But asking friends to sign a legal-style document for a backyard birthday is a bit much, right? Anyway, I'm feeling a little isolated from the group now and starting to second-guess myself. So, am I overreacting? TLDR. Friend sent out a detailed guest contract for her backyard birthday party, asking everyone to agree to strict rules before attending. I refused to sign and skipped the party. Now some friends are calling me petty for not supporting her.